Okay, so I'm going over some questions that people have, and also just some mistakes that buyers can make. And one of the mistakes can be now that spring is here and there's homes that are coming up on the market, you might be an investor, especially a beginner investor. You don't want to be going and just picking random neighborhoods and finding a fixer-upper and think that it's a good investment just because you negotiated a good price on the home. There's so many important factors, and that you need a real estate agent and one who you trust and that is representing your best interests. You need to know numbers. You need to know the cap rate. You need to know the absorption rate of homes in that neighborhood, what's selling, what's not, resale value, and as well just the saturation of fixer-uppers in that neighborhood. More on this, visit my website, edmontonrealestate101tv.com, and you can call or text me 780-908-5800. Hey guys, today I'm just spending some time and just going over some common questions and some fears that homeowners have, and one of them is if you're afraid of putting your home on the market and then getting sold out of your current home and not yet finding your replacement property where you're going to be moving on to. There is what is called a seller's condition, just like buyers have conditions, like for example finance and home inspection. You too, as a homeowner, when you've got your home on the market, we can put a seller's condition on there to protect you from not getting sold out of your current home, and then taking that pressure off you and making sure that you do find your new home that you're planning on moving
the first
to.
thing I would say is, again, to view our home objectively is almost impossible. And number two, decorating and home staging are entirely different beasts. Home staging is actually an art form where you make the house appeal to a very high number of buyers. We often have our own design likes, tastes, and stuff we don't like.
Yeah.
And home staging arranges the home in a way that would appeal to the highest number of buyers. And we also specialize in creating special emotional connection points, where the potential buyer would walk into the home, look at the kitchen and say, wow, I can imagine myself cooking here.
Right.
It just, even if they never cook, they can imagine themselves cooking there.
Yeah.
Where a decorator is, this is my shabby chic style and I like it.
Yeah.
Where staging is, let's make it more neutral for the highest number of buyers, and then creating those spots when the buyers come in to really make them feel like they've just arrived at home.
Yeah, because it's really quite difficult for the homeowner to detach themselves emotionally from their home, and now you're presenting it's a product on the market now.
Sometimes our plans seem to take an unexpected turn in life. This verse resonates with me as I reflect on some of the families selling a loved one's home because they have passed on, or helping a widow move from a house full of memories. And so with that, I serve my clients with love in my heart to help make the transition as easy as possible.
The biggest problem I've already had is 3 or 4 times today when you're selling a house or what's called a bare land condo, dealing with what's called a real property report.
Right.
And those are very, very important. And the cycle can actually start when you're buying. So if you've bought a house, whether it be from a builder or another person, and they've not given you a proper real property report and compliance, that can start, unfortunately, a negative cycle, because you can't expect a buyer, unfortunately, to be as willing as you to not get one at all, or to get one that doesn't show a deck on it or a garage or so on. Especially when it's a quote-unquote, buyer's market versus a seller's market.
Right.
You'll get some buyers who will accept basements without permits and RPRs without compliance and all kinds of things because of the way the economy is nowadays. I haven't done it for a while, but I had for a segment of time been asking people, do you have enough money to pay off everything?
Yeah.
Because I had a phase last year where lots of people were bringing in money because they were short. So they were selling the house at a loss. Right. And then we also do a title search, and title searches should be the first thing that you do when you decide to make an offer on a house or list a home. Because there can be a lot of things that have, surprisingly just showed up there. You didn't pay your credit card company, and
there's salary, there's self-employed.
A lot of Albertans are self-employed, and they're not sure if they would even qualify.
Yeah, self-employed income, basically you're going to need 2 years of tax assessments, and we just qualify you as we would with a salary. Salary, as far as overtime goes, you can use overtime. We have to go over a 2-year time frame and average it out, but it can definitely be included, and on occasion travel time as well.
Conventional way, they just got a savings account.
90-day history is what we're looking at, and if there's any large sums of money being transferred, we're going to need to know where it's coming from. If it doesn't, like if it's a gift or if it's you know, a casino win or whatever it may be, if it's a large deposit that doesn't line up with income, then we just need to verify where that came from.